Abusa mama wache ama wo akwaba Adom TV so enie meda se Saudi afidie no ato ha ene ye February bosom ne de to so ensia na se bosom ye to so mienu no yesimu a ye kon kakra. Of course we are in the month of love. Now ochi dwumadi ana pen so ye de ebro live on your TV. Oti en kanso e wa Sempa 94.7 FM transmitting live from 355 Fanofa Street e wo Kokomlemle. Me the Chief Jerry Forsen. This is your authoritative news and current affairs TV program. And on the Pebia, you bro memenda from 8 to 10 and appear to say yaba between and como. And some of meko and some asema at that person a pekwa and bushia a hunya me pa se mebon kaya se COVID yariano ewo COVID yariano ewo pa se me no ka se mi twamfo ni no akyerewa new cases as per Ghana Health Service website. 791 new cases. 791 new cases. So you can imagine. To see a confirmed cases, you know, across the other time I make our Adom FM say 12 March and first two cases near record here. Me bompire say a 12 March 2021 not in 80,000. As I speak with you, confirmed cases, you know, 70,046. Confirmed cases, if you control 70,046 are out of no Greater Accra region and I recorded 41,245. Greater Accra region alone, 41,245. Death toll no so ekosro omo mashro omo nkwa no ekosro nipa 449 ena ewu covid insa no yemmo ye hoban mask no yenhye yentete yentem yenfoforo yensa yemane kan abrabo ho na covid no yentimi entwase. Covid is real enti shene so sa ema me dey the Chief Jerry Forsen na otwi mu nyina so Supreme Court akọ asetna the 2020 election petition hearing na yebekaya the second witness for the petitioner Dr. Pesa White na otwi ye ni wi no na ho akohia se opani ba ko na o ka no ho e National Coalition Center ho owura Rojo Metal no enso so eba bedi adanse enti enora na ogina adaka mu e wo Zoom na se emradane enti enora Zoom na ogina adaka nim na afei the witness statement no yefi asese ye hwemu a na emu counsel for the second respondent lawyer Akoto Ampao raised objections paragraphs ahodo bebre in the witness statement. He said meka I mean the objections paragraph 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 15 16 17 18 19 20 22 23 24 29 30 31 25 and 26. But answer na meba na fe ma be introduce me guest ana pe me no mo eba be di enkomo no ma yanko Supreme Court na ne e course so e wo ho no yanko hwe kakra. Right, I'm going to be na question your course Supreme Court later on. You be sign na fe yako akoshe. But na manugu so a make no objections are lawyer Akoto Ampao raise here bench no etu agina na emu enum de womo striking out. But anapay empenfo atrase me say ebre kra sani ayeye no ye donkomo no beto fam na afei yesua de na fe yenyanti ase afi afanu no enyina enti join us live ewo Facebook Adom TV live ewo Facebook na share betimi do comment o de ato na afi akenkan e de amount sanso na Sempa 94.7 FM Facebook live and so obetimi ahwen live ewo ho yentie court ne kakra na emra
very material facts my lord. It's a very material fact because he had already signed the document. So if he was...
You see, Nnawotwe Yi and the Adom TV were examined.
I'm saying that before we...
No, I'm asking you a question.
Yes, but before he's cross-examined, we must make sure that the evidence that is given is supported by the pleadings, insofar as it relates to material facts. Insofar as it relates to material facts. And it is our submission that this allegation is an extremely material matter, and they ought to have pleaded it. My lords, it applies equally to paragraph 20. My lords. We pray that paragraph 22 yes. Oh, I see.
Right, it is near a court so on my court about time Supreme Court and your question kakranity ma member anafi member mabeja for akwaba lawyer Faisal Ibrahim Sisi a member of the second respondent legal team. Yabekaya Nnawotwe Yi he was here with us on the show. In fact, Nnawotwe Kroya Mono, Meneno Asia Ewo, Adom FM Jason Sem, Eso, and a pair was also Abekaya Hon, Ebe Bodge Media, also, and Miamini Abbas Nuruddin, or a member of the NDC communications team, and also a final year student. Was it CJ? I have no Kahomami. Final year student, KNUST.
Law student.
Law student. Law student. What's that? What team? And 24 Mama Kwaba. Abbas, my mission is in free. So, after all the objections, I raised on as many as how many paragraphs? About 23 paragraphs. You still claim you had a great day in court yesterday. Abbas.
Yo CJ Medawa, my member Kwanya we so na menchia. Atiefu a omotie yen no mo se hwe yen e wo Adom TV akasafidie so enne anopai. Onze CJ ba bia wo busa me edron de wakoso asem no mu wo mfimfini. Ti ma men set basis kakra nsa na maba.
That's fine.
Baby.
That's fine.
Ode opese ye de chance. On say ye to aba wie 2020 no a NDC for ye fee say eniema anko yie no eye ye pani a wodi enim eye o mampanyini John Dramani Mahama esan say o ya asomdwefo na oje emredi enti no o se ono de nasem nyina no o de kodan empanyimfo esan say ahwene wo ho say timpani animu a bi nyedai ebi nyira na asem no o de akọ am ya boboso a be ye Nnawotwe mienum a na ye wei na ohwe sene asem no eko ohwe sene NDC lawyer panyini Chachuchi kata de bia o sorry na ode NDC nsem no etudwa na ohwe judgment aya eba no a bibi me hu ne se media no eye ama nsem no bebre no ani adane kakra en mepese meje beye sema ba akopɛ na yɛde atenetene nsɛm sɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ atiefu a etie yɛn no wɔ mu nyinaa no behunu ɛne a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ court mpempi yɛpie wɔ court a wobɛte asɛm a ɔmo ka ne sɛ na NDC foɔ mo se mo de asɛm akɔdan court afei yɛbusa mo sɛ ɛyɛ mokra mo ankasa mo tena mo dɛ mo keka mo results
aba mo ka bom no ɛwɔ
say ena munya ya muntimi nyede emfa ntodwa so obi ka sa asem no amete na medi yaw because asem a ye de court no sa asem no emfa ho ba bia na ya no mo ka sa ye de ye nim se mo be ye MPP de ni bi na nka 2013 MPP call ye mo de pink sheet no ne ade call ye no mo nso mo de bia ye de akọ so you could clearly see there is a basic misapprehension about NDC yasemo ye de akọ court any MPP for asemo mo de court and it is important we set the distinction.
It's not the first time Amati Asemu. Good. In fact, do you think your case has been made clear to the Ghanaian and now to the because journalists there now yet you know because at the end of the day it is your responsibility
fantastic
to make us understand exactly what the case is about. We give you platforms to do all these. Abbas.
Young NDC yasemo ye de akọ court no. Broni Bekasa is on solid grounds. And this is MPP petition no na ensheda eni nyina so bia no. Now the yenye brand yenye comparison na CJ wa ankasa at the end of the day yenya maitiefo na omo ankasa enyi so aten. 2013 MPP call court e de na omo de call court. CJ omo se okoba bi wo ho a nipa 1000 e wo se to aba no obi ato aba ne all right there. But nipa mienu bi wo mu a omo de omo nsa ye kwhwe machine ne so ne hu so omo nya dai eni omo amfa omo nsa nsi machine so enti se nipa mienu ensa ni machine ne so de a ene ye ntwa nipa 1000 ni nyina ye dai e votes mu wo sa timi call na omo sa de bibia aba se baabi wo ha pink sheet mienu ye dai ese de na all print pink sheet na ye ko printing wa brochire no de na all print no oye mistake e wo baabi ma bi ko seye in the pink sheet a esebia no sa vote ni nyina yenye dai yentwetwa mu ten baabi wo ho a wo se CJ wo akosan lie akoto wa ba akọ exercise o constitutional right as stated in article 42 no presiding member and sign into wo yentwam enti sa ansem ya makekan wo keka ni nyina bomu a vote ni ye 4 million utwa sa vote ni free omampanyini Mahama die mu a tie ni o CJ
miteo
utwa sa vote ni free omampanyini Mahama die mu a Akufo-Addo beba be leadi enti na court na gina so e de declare no president. That was the crux of Akufo-Addo's petition in 2013. Say Ghana for Asanla yakoto aba no yentwetwa bim using some administrative laxes yentiti vote ni bi ntungu ni yetiti vote ni bi tugu a interestingly ni nyina nso mo ye no NDC stronghold dodo na yetiti vote ni bi tugu a Mahama vote ne so bete be 4 million na Akufo-Addo abeledi NDC yasamo ye de akodan court ene say
asema ka be bisa wa no
yasamo ye de akodan court nyina ne say o hwe Ghana ye mra PAC a eye constitution no a e kase so dua e wo article 63 clause 3 say ye koto aba bia ansa na electoral commission ebebo obi dini say wono e na adi nkunim no e wo say e ma no wanya mu 50% plus 1 uti CJ na abano ayekoto ye no pe maame Jemensa no ankasa numu nsem a waka ene the results wa publish e won the website eye regional coalition sheet no ene ono ankasa the declaration obeye ne 9th no obi anya 50% plus 1 tie ne yewu
ni tie o
enti ya de yenko say yenko twitwa Ghana vote mu Ashanti region yenko MPP vote 1 million enfrim na ye wi ya declare Mahama president o yes yisi no ankasa na num ene ye de ye dey ebu anefo because na num asem ye ebu anefo
mekaya Rogers na sedu nketia ekogina box nim ya ma na calculator e ma ne e de calculation bi e wo Supreme Court
CJ meba eno meba ho nyina enti yen yasem a yaka no de ye NDC yen kofa bibia emfiri ba bia mai yisi no ankasa declaration a waye ne figures a okekesi ani a omampanyina Akufo-Addo a wo declare no say oye mampanyini no yisi na ankasa no asem o wo anya 50% plus 1 enti ye gina eno so ene the strength of article 63 clause 3 so na ya the Asere Supreme Court say on declare sa declaration ni say ye dey e nullity NDC yasem a ye dey akodan court ni enti esi dey na say be wo ye judge bi na wo panel ne so a ukobusa say na mo ankasa mo keka bo mu no mo independent coalition mu na say it is not material to the case. That is
But that was a valid question.
It's not a valid question. TSCJ. It is not a valid question relative to Yasemwa. On the court. Minui, a lawyer, he knows in the rule of evidence. All evidence are subject to the rule of relevancy. Tio, our evidence decree new say, and your evidence beyond a evident our court, but evident are a relevant and ye deba court. Yasem wa ye diaba no. Yesem maame no ankasa nu masem ye gina so e di asem no aba court. Wo say NDC mo private coalition e ye dey we. E te say CJ. Mi fie wura etume tie me de me kana me de manu asi no. Mi fie wura etume na me de asem na ba rent control. A rent control mura mu na wo mu say ansa na obetu obi na wo say o man 1 month and now 2 months na o de pedan. Na ye etume na me de aba na wo rent control officer wo to no busa me say na wo nso fie papers we. That is essentially how this whole case is. Me, makohan will be dying. And I to me. And I say rent control mremuno. Answer na ube to me. I was so mama be bosumi and abusumi me no na me de her dying. Me dia ba say, wo red officer she gina mrani to me so the declare say ade am fie wura ye ne nya. O say I just one kasa unso kofa wo fie papers ba. No, these are two different. No, I'm analogy na me here. Abra me fie papers am de beba no. Emfa rent act no a wo be gina so de declare say me fie wura wo so ma me busumi mienu na me de pedan no. And the cracks of our argument and they say ma me no ankasa nu masam now the results are so far and now me no kasa CJ. Results no ma me na be declare 13.4 million baako. Owie ya no be declare 13.5 million baako. Owie ya no say oh eno kra no the 300,000 votes bi aka ho a eni kwan say o de ka ho. And o te so ba 13.2 million. And o de call 13.3 million. And as I say was ade abegina 13.17 million. Percentages are what dear me ma obi an okay ka bomu a ebro 100%. We crap percent
back to question na me bisa on calculator the man ora Johnson say dun ketia in court. Ebo figures man no. E man calculate here. None of the figures are onya at the end of the calculation. And a chair say both candidates obi enya 50
the petition o do near the chirepa because ora I see dun ketia calculator ye the man no is based on the assumed questions that ofoswa akotampa no a imagine atambe no busa no also ora see edun katia me de pem wo bo say eye figure eye Jane Mensa be declare no wa wonim say eye mistake tie ne o also ora see edun katia nim say eye mistake ora see edun katia so onya krofasa woni nipa adwene mu no ohunu say asem wo nipa ka no eye mistake ana anya mistake owie no say busa ne say wa me de pem wo say figure no say okay can dey wo ayini so bom na o ta ke ka bom a say ne bedru na o say said dey wo ka no ye no credit a uti o say said dey wo ka no ye no credit a ene me gito nti asi edu katia answer bi a wa ma ne wo court bi a no ye conditional nti say si je wo ka say asi edu katia ye man calculator na wo bo no say ye pepepa it's a complete misrepresentation of the ora asi edu katia e can wo court whatever he says no is presumed on the assumptions are a year akotampa a year day in making the NDC we still have a solid case now Brendan Vanier delving into the over the weekend but now me person me set the basis clear yeah petition the MPP petition no yeah you nyina so MPP petition no na ini na bia
Abbas me na say find out my member ho because of baby Abbas ashase afrinity my member ho
eh pa me na di say ho kana ono ehase because we eno preparation na me answer meba enti me ni agi ma me fa akwanya yusuntia ahwefo ni de omu etie ewofie na me ntia me boss honorable Dr. Mustafa Abdulhamid eni my wife mo se na mo haife yo my wife ntina mo haife Samia Suleiman enti ma me fa akwanya na me fa ntia wo nyina first of all no okasimbi o say media for no muna mama Ghana for enti omo case na
listen tiase wo media nim no on say you are a lawyer you can't ascribe to me and someone man can say you can't draw wrong inference from masemo amaka masemo amaka say assembly o ha koso wo court a entichiremu wo media no eya na eye dey etochewo kakra. That is my position.
Okay.
Mamima an advice. Say we can ombo and say or betray at all. Onyamre na want to respond. He's allowed. But say mikasa ombo modern pa na mikasa. Say na make no. Even going by the no kan ekra no. Say mi jitu mpo a. Just say for as far as is concerned no. In some we wa bontin ono na adwi mu no. Ofi say inchinchi mu no na emba. That's what he's saying. Until the man say me fa omo petition. Oh, omo petition no. Our match court. And yet the media reporting. Into sha, we omankasa omo petition. CJ, just to confirm. But me pacho. So, petition.
Yes.
Good. Almost 6 reliefs from the court. A declaration that Mrs. Jean Nnawotwe Yi, chairperson of first respondent and the returning officer for the presidential election held on 7th December 2020, was in breach of Article 63.3 of the 1992 Constitution in the declaration she made on the 9th December 2020 in respect of the presidential election that was held on 7th December. In Trompache, say, in summer, Madam Jean Mensa, Ebeka on the 9th, no. It's here, Constitution of Ghana, Article 63.3. Yeah. Now, Article 63.3, somebody will ask her, then, it means, the person, the ever declares or no president, no, must have obtained more than 50% of the valid vote. Article 63.3, no. So that's the first relief for Musiki. Second one is a declaration that based on the data contained in the declaration made by Mrs. Jane Nnawotwe Yi, chairperson of first respondent, the returning officer of the presidential elections held on 7th December 2020, no candidate satisfied the requirement of Article 63.3 of the Constitution. It's just the same thing as the first one. So, second one, the third one is a declaration that the purported declaration made on 9th December of the results of the presidential election by Jean Nnawotwe Yi, chairperson of first respondent, and the returning officer of the presidential elections held on 7th December is unconstitutional, null and void. So, basically the same thing.
Yes.
But the meat of relief of Musiki or court, NAD, you know.
And D, no, I say an order annulling the declaration of President-elect Instrument 2020, CI 135.
And then E.
D na E now.
No, specific. No, the main one is F. No, to be honest.
Okay, the main one is F.
Yes.
Okay. An order of mandatory injunction directing the first respondent to proceed to conduct a second election with petitioner and first respondent as the candidate as required under Article 63(4) and 5 of the 1992 Constitution.
Into the whole parking, you know, I get parking, and say, election, President Akufo-Addo, when you have more than 50%, higher requirement of Article 63(3). Into all per se court, Emma EC order say, on your election for na ono the mamani, Nana Akufo-Addo, and cost rerun. And I'm what? You can
Yes.
Into if these are your claims, no, it was over court. As a petitioner, the obligation is on you. Say, who provide evidence? I actually say, wo any President Akufo-Addo, munyina 50% plus 1. Where you stored that would aba? These are your allegations. Anything now your court. Would the aba was see munyina 50% plus 1? No. It's now also from beginning to the end of the case. No, say would the evidence eba? Ejina so actually say. Oh, no cre munyina munya. Na mina jipa say ubisa no question say. Then na omo a actually say John Dramani Mahama any na Danko Akufo-Addo munyina 50% plus 1. Eno uchi na adwin esa course say ase din ketia. Omo general secretary. Oti box no mu no. Ye man calculator. Makola calculator ye juma. Ono ate ho ebubo all the answers. Now, I'm going to back to you shall see, first of all, from figures are candidates be a nyai. Tio, you have a question. Say, do you have questions about the valid vote I demand each candidate now? Or see, Davy? And that's very material. So, say, do you have questions about valid voter? Aba yeda manipa bakubiano, or nsembu or see, Davy only semo into Ojitum. Say, Nana Adodan Kwakufuado, and 6,710,419. Ono Ojitum ever box no. NSA Bisano say, na John Dramani Mama, a year former flag bearer. I know now. Also, 6,214,889. The teacher say, no, undisputed these figures. No issue no has to do with valid vote. And also, UK say that then I say, and yashi. Figure EC chair, declare no. Say, if you don't dispute all the valid vote for each 12, all the 12 candidates, for calculator no. Makola de ke siena da ma numbers no so no. Wan kasa bo. Nti ye ma no bo ni nyina 12 ni nyina. Ye ma no bo e no. Onya 30,121,111. Sige ti o. Mi ti o. Ona kasa na bo ye. Enye the east ade kan fa say, this ade kan fa no to nchen. Because as far as is concerned no, waje atumu say figures e de ma obia no e pepe. In say pepe bo a ene fa figures no na wan kasa bo na so say anyi na obenya total valid vote. Into year no, on your 30,121,111. CJ, Ubon is okay. Say, Article 33. Or see, the opposite we don't know, also more than 50% of the vote. Into who your percentage of 6,730,413 of 30,121,111. Who are what's in a box no wabo? Why no? I know declare man. Not down Wakufado. Or no declare you. How? Or see 50. Oh, please. 51.295%. Tano onwakasan okaye. Okay, says Adia. Boma wa former flag bearer. Oboy no. Onya 47%, 366. It say as far as Enukra is concerned no. Onukra jitum say figures either man no. Oh onwakasa ball total valid vote no. John Dramani Mahanya 47%. Nana Dankwa Kufadunya 51%. One no. Number 2. Press release ECI release here on the 10th of December 2020. Also, I am from so. Okoka total valid vote, no okoka total vote cast. Inti figures ni no your mistake. Musimu into more court, and it's okay yate. Who the fair no po and no sobra. Second figure don't know. Some say figures into my first one, yes, second one. Who year no total valid vote. Now what enumuno was 30,119,416. CJT
13,119,460.
Okay. Is it actually mobile? Issues here. And I say okay, so the young fan also. Into what? So far as I can say, Abba Edama John Dramani Mama Nana Kufaduni 10 akano. Only issue of there, and they use the same figures. Na calculate say percentage near. Why no? Nana Donka Kufado, and now 51.30%. On our boy, you know, or you sue 30,119,460. On your 51.30%. And that's okay. You sue for John Dramani Mama so then you share. Or you also on your 47,359. It just say almost so Nana Donka Kufado, and you're more than 50% as required by Article 633. And the babu. You see, okay, time or declare no. Easy can say, even ye the teaching start votes ni na. A year 128,018. Abano ye the ma John Dramani Mama Krana. Nana drunk of port. Or we ni ma ni tail like cra unhu. Also jin to mo say I jin to it's okay. Fa makola calculator no bio. Fa ka ho. Inti fa 128,000 total vote. Any valid vote, total vote. I was the human salary now. Faka 13,119,460. On our boy, or boy, on your 30,247,478. I said, get no can send you. And it's okay. Sadia, you did not charge on Ramani Mama. No, but you must say, presented in because I'm a cano 6,730,413 there, or say no there, he's not disputing it because he doesn't have any contrary figures. obo yen biom no na dan kwa Akufo-Addo enya 50.806%. Ena John Dramani Mahama enya 47%, 47.867. And these are figures are as in get ya ankase na no tom waka e wo box no mo.
Okay.
And third one so tell say as far as the third figure poll is concerned, no, they don't have it. And I'm going very last one. Very last one. Say, come on, file petition in the court. No, now actual vote of teaching man Sataba. So you decide and say, okay, set down no. Now teaching man start actual vote. Or say, I. Now don't call for Donya, or so 46,379. John Dramani Mama, 52,000 echo. Also, your mass maybe. Oh, yeah, and another don't call for 51%. John Dramani Mama 47%. These are all the figures are one and until but
Pfizer, yeah. What say the witness Gina Esiodun Ketia,
right?
Anna or Kase, the conduct of the first respondent, the conduct of the EC chair, the inconsistencies are a war figure senior and there. That's another issue. And you Amode Ewa Court, you heard that.
I heard that, but I'm saying, say, my really relief natural. I know. Almost into more court. And relief for music in no agina Article 63 so. And what is the requirement of the Constitution? I see you say if more than 50%, and what the claims of a president. Now, figures I was assistant crown. What's in our box? No, yeah, my one can because still. So me say 1 + 1 + 1, say 3.
Yes.
Now some cultural area 8 was here. How are you able to know say wrong? This is one kasa ufa no add up. So the easy kind no. So why am from so poor? Wo so di calculator no natena se. Na wo so bo shares bo na hwe say wo de ka ho a ahe no benya. E na me kire so otena box no mu no. Insem wo no kan ni na no no. Eni ni the easy kind no. She insisa dey ni.
Okay.
It as far as that case is concerned, okay. All one will say, now let me add
for Anusiban.
Who share the assistant or court no man so in this near. It was also
adding
because he virtually killed their case. Oku no destroy case no. Anytime my the pass tell I've told you. Who our court? O see John Dramani Mama Nana Adom Akufo-Addo. Omu biya anya 50 more than 50%. Na say we wait na ho. A whole general for mosquitoes. Oti ho no about no declare 51% for 4 times or declare Nana Adom Akufo-Addo say onu we win abano. Who you dey down we catch suppose say onu we win. And so biya
quick point on a year menua Faisal and some wa kan me nyi say Faisal court ada Esiodun Ketia court na adwam no. Onya adaje hwe bi obi na report amano na ojina so the air cancer because then some no me
he's always
and yeah okoko to dia he's a team member and yeah be me okoko to dia be me nwanwa yie pa because eba okoko to dia and yeah be me nwanwa yie pa say o kan sa asem first me can say a petition no e based on article 63(3) no say enye sa na e based on relief number F say yankoto aba but you are a lawyer you know say when the Supreme Court declares says something is null and void it is deemed in law say it never happened. What you say? So when something is deemed say unconstitutional emremu no say ensikra
but before the Supreme Court can declare something as null and void there should be clear evidence.
Good and meba CJ one say asemo you resi Edun Ketia kokan ye no o sha ase na akoto ampa obusa ne say wo say abano ayekoto ye no mampanyina Akufo-Addo enya 50% plus 1 unyina so ne say na o say wo hwe ye constitution ni mu a de mrade tumi adua ni mu say otimi declare election yisi enya wo Jerry Forcing awote ha enya Abbas Nurudeen enya Esiodun Ketia ena enya akoto ampa utie
metie
na de mrade tumi adua ni mu a otimi declare elections a eye Jane Mensa the results are oba ebe declare ye no so what na se na wo sa keka bomu a o mampanyina Akufo-Addo enya 50% plus 1 which is a fact and I see Edun Ketia me akoto ampa wo busa ne say me ka mo ate ase say an ewo mu say results will be declared the 9th no obi anya 50% plus 1 but me ka achire wo asiedu nkatia say wunim say ye mistake tie ne ye o wo wunim say de maame ne ye no eye dey eye mistake na wo ye say ya so asiedu nkatia testimony say declaration ye o mampanyina kufu ado anya 50% plus 1 no is borne out by the fact akotampa cross examination or day
but right there in the box it was proven man
no I would say medical kasasem when I don't know why you want me to believe her and akotampa certain the premise be say yemfa declaration no maame no aye no a when obi anya 50% plus 1 no nya day ento nchen now that is what he said na asiedu nkatia afedi asiedu nkatia engige mensa adwuma nyetie tie Jarifosen na ono antena senya dai enkeka emom it is not the duty of asiedu nkatia to declare elections in Ghana it is the duty of Jane Mensa to declare election in Ghana and per the declaration awoye in the knife no Jarifosen no pa won so fa calculator near her figure or the mom panyina kufuado na yen taken as a percentage of a year vote I will declare national kufuado nya 50% plus 1
do you have the figures here? Na me faka.
The 9th December declaration. Go and 9th December declaration.
Even who is wrong for Ghana we need.
9th
Chief, well, this is the witness of the secretary.
9th Jarifosen. 9th December calculation. 9th December calculation. When you do that, he doesn't get 50%. Now obusa evidence. Now obusa say and this ya somewhere ya court no. Ya evidence. And they say ya somewhere ya court no. Ne dodo na be there di wa bra Jane Mensa be ba be gina adaka mu a ya di adanse die ne be there e be pem ne bo.
I see.
Se sia ya ka say. Unim se figure Jane Mensa gazette ye. The odia court le sa ne bo bra. Enti every time ya Jane Mensa be nya opportunity.
Enti ojidi say Mami Jane Mensa be gina box no ma figures no be different from near
no dia ya gazette oh and you so say oh Jarifosen you are making a fundamental mistake it doesn't lie in the mouth of enti ya to aba no wie ya yen declare ye no and na see edu nkatia ba TV so no be declare John Mahama as president who Jarifosen as a sitting journalist and coverage atum
and say na adwuma
good and jade ntina na wo be use asi edu nkatia na Jane Mensa nsem a waka ne de o se mfanto
because now we are in court
neba tie and the American say whatever asi edu nkatia has said in court no article your constitution nature the or your returning officer of presidential election that is Jane Mensa and Jane Mensa declaration our year you know akufo do anya 50% plus 1 ono so be gina adaka mu a ya de calculator be hye ne nsam na sene obobo results no akotampa webobo results no ma asiedu nkatia no ono so ya de calculator be hye ne nsam no ono so abo feeling gadochi na wiase nyina ye dey ehu so the cracks of NDC's argument it is yet to come out and I have no doubt that by the time you be cross examine Jane Mensa wie no Ghana fo nyina be hunu wo mani so the kind of sabi chrono the kind of fracadam enkofo bi tina ase ekeka figures bo mu omo de beto Ghana fo animu a and no unreflected the course of about 2020 that is our position but the Americans say you don't use a Siedu Nkatia is not the returning officer of presidential election. The returning officer of every presidential election is the EC chair, which in this case is Jane Adokwe Mensa. It will not know no.
Well, I don't think so. That's a couple of your Facebook comments. Nothing. My bow. A kiss me Ebenezer Japan. Say she be quiet. I say. MPP, let me tell you, in court we deal with evidence and law and not your propaganda and the big English and long hours of talking. Enti Ebenezer Japan editry says she be quiet and they are so the Abba. So as Dr. Okay, we said so as Dr. Nkrumah died with his CPP, so as JJ Rawlings has also died with his NDC. Shia Kweku Edu Pakun. And they and also they amayen Facebook. We also say okay. Also, the responsibility to fight against COVID-19 can be relegated into the doorstep of only the government. Okay, you COVID once you can drop your comment. The Benjamin Afia can carry Eddie Amau.
CJ, me know about also of final year or faculty. I wish him all the best and hope that he joins us soon because the profession is one of the best. In fact, he's the best, if I can say so. But I'm sure, say with time, no, you'll come to appreciate a very fundamental important perception. Yes, here. Okay? We are petitioner who are court. Who now they are seminar court. The responsibility to adduce evidence, no, per Evidence Act, is on you, the plaintiff. Section 11.
Me try me homra.
Okay.
Na ye young corrector de kutu be na fi ye ba na otu ye betra so ye ba sisi a. Oh my god. Right, yama kwa babio na otu dwumadie eso eni we are live on Adom TV Sanso T and Kasempa 94.7 FM. Na pay ye share the 2020 election petition you can say Supreme Court the case so far and a person kunya lawyer Faisal Ibrahim Sise is a member of the second respondent legal team so and Abbas Nuruddin regional communication officer of the NDC and also a final year student final year law student at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. And Chebia, lawyer Kujoga Adaudu, and so about the joining. Now, Nnawotwe no, the acquire. But Faisal, my member, who answer na ebe kono na Wanugusa.
Make us say, the me park and say, is a response to the ono cry. Or say, according to him, say me quote to no. Or say, as and now, no, the NDC's argument has not come out yet.
No, I've not said that.
Oh,
I've not said that. Listen, when you are
I wrote it down, and this argument is not out yet. Oh,
no, will become clearer when the
so you're not out here. That's what he said. Anyway, no, it's fine.
Yes, I'm not about for very strange reasons, you know, people have subjected it to varied interpretations.
Watch him.
And it will be settled one James amount.
Watch him, but that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Say a seminar, any better.
So it's okay. Me say I am admitting process are not kind.
Okay.
And I make say I'm admitting say I don't put no kind. And I make sure I say the burden of adducing evidence. I just say, what the ejinaso ebeba atire court allegation me ye e wo me petition no no ehu evidence ni nti hweso na bu asem no efema me are you following enti eba me say wo so be frɛ 5 witnesses till 5
me too
etire ufali 2 pe enrechi na wo de ba kwa na 3 now the star witness or no can moon say me no was the general secretary. My ready reliefs now. Upa me really issues no so our court no ebe determine. Eba me say will star witness aba na se we wie na so okọ. Na say asa now we issue enye clear. Masa pe baby na fa.
Is that it?
No, listen to what I'm saying because in trial the plaintiff goes to court. Say, these are my issues. These are my evidence. Come on, no baby, you know. The judge should be clear in his mind and say, the pendulum should be tilting towards the person. And a corner, now for defense, no be more. That's what also the neighbor. Now for the national say, should he still remain there or he should move? Are you following?
Okay.
Try to be a sanity. Because when I go to court, into court, no, also when evidence court no ebe gina so ebe bu asem no ida ma na eba ne say asat now wa walutom say we should po enye clear na o twen na defendant ono no di evidence ebe wa na ebe defend ono no ho no ene ma we should I clear me say what say case no
okay
what do that
okay first I'm not
and it's a matter of law anyway
within the week we file an application seeking to inspect the EC's document.
Fantastic.
Then an person.
On the CJ. EC, ya to a baby area. the primary document of every polling station a pink sheet no wono fa original no na wo the photocopy aye dey amam in the NDC within the week no ye the Kodan Supreme Court no say o ma ye kwan na ye coalition sheet aye woni nyina no ye ne yi si ntena se ne yamfa ntoto ho ne ehunu say de yi si e de copy e ma ye no eno ana ye dey ye won ho asem wo ye tie yes o trimu fita ntia mo anya dai enkum na wonu adwuma nso
original isi ho no
yamfa nto
ne carbon copy na ho no
eno ne ye pepepepe na eno kra bebo asem ne die ye kɔ ye nimu a ye nyina ye behu sɛ krata na ɛwɔ ye ho na ye obi ade ye dai ye fɛ yisi sɔre ya wo sikum court mesrɛ mu a ɛma mo mpene ɛma me mfa ade no a me se ye original no a ɛwɔ me ho no ɛmfa ma ɛyɛ NDC for mama ne woman ntena se emfa ntoto ho ne enhwe because edi enti na yisi da yesa CJ na te se yisi no ankasa wo bibi de ye dai esie se woni hwisi anka yisi wo kra na obeto ta friends and trofo esan sa abato no ayeto ye no man ni boni bia enti no me trimu fita me document wo pekra bra na menye dai menye photocopy ma and you know se yisi CJ constitution ne guarantee right to information so nisa and ya sa pass freedom of information bill enye NDC for kra na ko busa wo court to say ye ma ye hwe yisi nkrata ikura no no wo CJ kura na nemra mu no wo betinya walk to Jemensa office na wasra ne say o ma wo inspect document aye so o ma ye inspect ba mami esan say wodi dwrim wo kire fefe say ye mami Jemensa o wo bibi disi
na information ko am so be release no atomra is that it?
On the right to information as to what I say one releasing information and punitive or not, it's another matter. But maybe I'm looking at the moral aspect of it.
Moral.
And there in a Mensa what this year.
No, you're talking law, you're talking morality.
Yeah, the basis of the law is morality. Some may court make me and make a definitive determination. Ghana, the only institution of Bitumra, or Betimia Jinasu people, Akase, Watumra, a court. Memenya court. And the only aspect of the law I can appeal to is common sense and morality. The Amimi Busane say, a dear na Jemensa Srontia was say an enkrata and rank, what's all the bab on Timo Biashim no, or so on Pamba. Not just say, oh, Bibia was through, say, I can say. Yamami Jemensa declare results on Marco 7. The person Busa face, I'll say, 7 results now were declared. No, dear him a moment, Peninaku for the president. Now, dear him a moment, Penny president, and at dear him a man in your president. Now, then, results of Marco 7 every Jemensa harbor. Now, conveniently, you are no free sell or Mampenini a Kufuado, your president, and also a Jitum. Now, the Mamma Penina Kufuado, your president, and they also on you to know. Cause I may say, yes, somewhere I walk out, and ni in Yana, or never one way you face out. All say, who you mean, and you are a lawyer. So your law,
never. Ubisa sense here. Say results no man no be boni nyina.
7
Dey we and ema
ba 30 seconds na me demand.
You are alleging. Enti mo na say prove say results na man be boni nyina no. We na ma Nado air president, we na ma Ora Mahama air president. You should prove.
CJ wo hu.
And I know I'm from burden of proof.
Go with
them lawyer.
You are right.
Yeah.
CJ no na me kan kire me nua yi say. And no, the CIA in Ghana for a sign a tron and send be a man for a dinner or abontinino. Ye two and footro akatano crest, and no crown any better how Abraham, Mammy Jane Mensa Babet now commune. No, what can say? Now, who and this in 4 days? Sabre Amako Coty and go somewhere to me a stating case. I'm a judge, I am clear in his mind, and that is a complete falsehood. CJ, me never court. Many minute face a court to know it in Wafua, Utia Jim. Yes, it's to shine fire in your day. And there is a certain principle. Your friend is the principle of natural justice, the Odi Otteran Partum rule. So, wouldn't mean Tieni Paba Quasem and from Wasem. I just a wobua of a new union. Say MPP, Moma Sam Yay, Yeti, Uti, MPP, Moma Sam, Wasamo, Mo, any another to a more edema and this Yasamo, I diabet to Janan Yay, Yeti. No, said. Akutampa.
When you are the petition.
No, CJ. Questions I will be some me didn't want to say.
Very simple
CJ. Osha how the court processes are structured no. As some no ye dey accord court no. Ye nipa no yama MPP lawyer kwan ama na toto na no Jane Mensa ye de na ko gina court no yama ye kwan ama na toto na no ana
there be
good and how can you make a determination at this stage as some ye Wabra we lawyer you know the principle of natural justice the court is supposed to hear both sides no say me say yasem no tie o say me say yasem no ni nyanya dey enna ho never CJ and again oko court na me made me evidence ba my evidence must be put to the other opponent am ono so ahwe so obe confirm ana so obe dey obe deny Jane Mensa nsem wa ye wodi tia ne nyina no say ye nyamfa no medina adaka mu mfa mpem ne bo ma ne ntie de oka so officer you must understand these things o just say ye nyamfa Jane Mensa e medina adaka mu mfa mpem ne bo e ma ne nka say ane ana da bi endu me ka kire wo say yasem no Ghana fo be hunu ba bia ye free ba pa ene nyina so a ye wa ye de kasa asem ya it's a fair point o just say ebie Roger Metal nunu a ono na ye third witness your friend
we are dealing with the application to inspect the EC document.
Okay.
As shall come as don't you think sir, it would have gone a long way into helping the case? Sir EC nima kwanya. Emma the necessary documents no any yes. Yes. Let's make progress.
First of all, in 2012, time I in court, you filed the same process on the same grounds. The Supreme Court ruled against us. The judges then, Oman Gentum. Now, they didn't know Oman Gentum. What was the basis? You know, so many of cars don't kind. Almost say, more maba court no. More in your document nanka court nanka mumba. Are you listening? He said, if you don't have the evidence, and now you don't have copies of forms, need declaration, summary sheets now. And the court require Nankamumba. I saw the Ketia was in the box in the bizarre and say, now who agent or say I, Uchinio, I, copy the mammo, or say I. So the first threshold, no say, Uba, not so file for production of documents to inspect. No. The first threshold is it necessary for it to be done? It is only necessary. Ebe here, say your mount crying. Say who need copy till document no who need bia to say binya bas ye court and say we court no we no assign contract say on supply glasses in mami 100 ye ko edim no wa faili me pese me siu no ba contract e san ye no me demand say onu keep won name mu into we have one copy e won ho order 21 of CI 47 High Court Civil Procedure Rules Emma Okwan say, catch the court say, document I will be here on Fan Dia Seminole. Ewo Minya Abaso. Now it's the only copy. Mimi Nibi. Court me manu order say hey, you from my manu first. Now maninya copy. Because at that point no, what they say? Ebe here says akra for mommy for the fair disposal of the case. So if what about court? O see oh me will be. Tio na ono kasa no okase omo bi ntom person compare na o be so pon compare the way you say wo di back court court enini or duplicate copy na me won enini nanso me gidi say e bia na figures na is use ye no insisan ba ono original one no so enti patcho fenoma me ho na article 1 section 166 of the Evidence Act irrelevant enti who say tama court uma the ruling or refer to Section 166. Number kaya, or see, a duplicate of a writing is admissible to the same extent. The kind 166.
166.
166.
Okay, so I say a duplicate of a writing is admissible to the same extent as an original of that writing, unless a genuine question is raised as to the authenticity of the original or the duplicate, or B, in the circumstances, it would be unfair to admit the duplicate in lieu of the original.
Good. Enti ushe e na o se ba ni se bia na o doubt say copy na is use no. You doubt it. If you know you use wrong document no there. And no but first no. Till the court say me
but clearly they've shown that doubt.
No, they have not. No. You show it. You don't say sit at home till. Say chance or say e wo fie. Or the ba court say court me the nini. Court share nini. Tio.
Okay.
Into court now will be seized with your evidence say nini or duplicate copies. In Joshua I say okay. Now say them so easy no crime me just say correct. And no declare into compel no for original one number. That is when you meet the test. Now look at you say document of Kenya no is already in the public domain. Each website you can say it's there. Ukwa ubenya print sheet ni nyina is there.
They are disputing the ECDR website.
Oh, this one there. Obia ni petition. Document or attach here. Mami came out. Page 28. Paragraph 28 of Omo petition. Huh? Omo attach document from the EC website. Obia who disputing now who attach the document from the EC website. Eh? Why ini? Che, enini? Paragraph 28. Or see, on 10th December 2020, an unsigned press release of the first respondent claimed that his chairperson, Mrs. Jane Adokwe Mensah, had inadvertently used the figure of 30,433,573 for total valid vote. Blah, 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 blah. Or see, a said copy of the press release is attached and marked as SBD and available on respondent's website, www.ec.gov.gh, as of 11:45 a.m. on 29 December 2020. So just say unbelieving say my wo hono na e dey efa e dey kan we on the backcourt. So eno nyasem. So as we speak no, one almost admit in the box say they have copies. If you have copies, you don't file for you don't file an application for production of document to inspect. You only file if you don't have it. Into court we say that's how they also will be. Also I will be. Now will be hard now original one. The only basis you ask for original one is when you dispute. But as at the time, court ma ruling no. One for the copies for amber. You can say pitch it po. One for be amber court. You be say so the kitia. Figures no. They na wo. I say we feel one famba.
What's the pink sheet amber court?
Please, Pacho.
What's the pink sheet amber court? I want to
the
on
copies. The copies are also up from 9, from 10, from 11, from 12, from 13. Ni nyina so yeramao. Regional collation. Who region? Ashanti region. Brother Jimfi was the one who signed it. Who region? Brother Jimfi from 12 from Ashanti or not sign here. Rojo by a national or certified. So are there unhui? We are sign. We are the wunsa shall say. Are there unhui? So all more copies no. Now more copies now. You don't come and ask for original copies unless you question. And please, I'm talking law. I'm not talking politics or propaganda.
What law is this?
I allowed, I gave the act to the for him to read it. And so, as far as the necessary threshold is concerned, you have not established it. And the same thing was used against us in 2012 when we were in court. And enya dey hu. And now, uka say, oh, and now, we will hold this year. Are there our website will be able to make access no? And then no this year. It's on the website here. Kasa this year. Uka hoba kunwo. And say then part this year. How do we put a thing on the website will be here? Who see will be this year? Now just a court. Emma order say over original one. That is there.
Okay.
Good.
Okay. My main share. Just a few. Okay. Sally Suseche or say someone you have opposed since she was announced EC boss instructed a whole Dr. Kwesi White, a rep of the former president JM, and he left. Dr. Kwesi White has betrayed John Dramani Mahama big time. And also so the Sally Suseche or there no aba. Okay. Saha na okay. We say I remember Seydou Ketia said you are subtracting apples from mangoes.
That is it.
That means he disagrees with the way and the manner the calculation was made. He did it to suit the NPP lawyer.
He was asking them, and non American because Obia or take court processes and ask them, I say, oh, yeah, witness near the Kujina Dakamwa. Lawyer no per se we use Simbiano senior or no ya day. Epe. Uti.
No.
No.
It's not true.
You can decide not to answer the question.
One says,
it's not true.
Face a low casa.
It's not true. If you lie, you never it's not true.
One says, a cotampa who says, you don't get Yasamna. Oh, you know, in a different way. Crowd say, and cohort, Master, we are making a person or the we are. Did you not see that? So the whole, please, the whole thing was based on a year. ancestor e ya akotompa we dey efe ancestor si edun katia e de ma akotompa no e no nkyerɛ sɛ si edun katia ayɛ dey agye akotan ampa wasɛm no ayɛ dey o ka no e de ayɛ dey atum na wo ka sɛ one papers no ayɛ si epe no ebi wo ye ho dada CJ where you basic on say you see the basis of the law is common sense law nye bibia o e logic and common sense CJ me kura photocopy of ade wo na ade no original ye dey e wo ho se me de ade ne ko ba bia na nchi no ahyew e ba ho a hwa ne ye beba enye wo na original e ye dey wo ho
yes
they say wo na original ne wo ho no nchi no ahyew aba ho ne ye se ye mfa ntoto ho keke nye bibia ye nka za mo ma ye bi o mo ma mo de mo ma court ne makwan na court ni nyi nipa ba ko yi si de ne ba CJ yi si de ne de no eba na ye nso de na ba ampa yi si Ashanti region say no mo de ma original ne so sa na ye de wo so eno kura be boa asem no die ama asem na twatia
and yi si say on yi si mfa ne de na mra good ansana muso mo de na
enya sa na ye kan de ye de wo call dada no wo ka say ye
from 9
from not from 9 from 10.
That's what you're asking for.
What's the easy? Obi bia wadi Ghana elections achi ache no nim say. Pink sheet is the primary document. Collation sheet is a secondary document based on the pink sheet. What you say?
Yes.
In the emphasis say you Ablekuma Central police station 100 e wa ha no. Pink sheet bia no ne keka bomu a ne anya collation sheet. So the collation sheet is a derivative of the pink sheet. What would you mean? And who call na collation sheet, who present collation sheet? Indirectly, you know what present pink sheet. Figure be a what collation sheet in this way doubtful biano. You refer to pink sheet. What you say? And this is the collation sheet at court. Now we face a local say for pink sheet in my court. Not just the court processes no crano. You have not sat yourself down to understand. Another pointer, the person Mr. Emeki and say was say a year yasemo ye dia court ye evidence no ni ade no ye na burden e wo ye so say e wo say you prove I understand according to the evidence decree a year from section 10 11 12 no but you also hunu ni say this is a civil case and in a civil case no the standard of proof is not the same as criminal case. In criminal case you are supposed to prove your case beyond reasonable doubt. But in a civil case, you are supposed to prove beyond the balance of probabilities. There's a civil case, ne dia me nu mienu nyina no. De na sembe kosro kakra bi ache onu bia no no ne ye dey ye di ma no. And jemensa nya ma ye kra no, obi a ye nokwafo bia no, ebe hunu say yensem a ye ka no, the inconsistencies ye asem a ye de akokọ de say jemensa no obo ni tirimo po ne MPP o mampanyina kufu ado ato kese say obewi abamu am aye de ama no. Enu nti niema a wotena ase ye no amfra enti ni figures no bebre wo ho keka bom anyadai ensi so. And for the first time in Ghana yenya independence yabakwasemu, this is the first time a yisi bi yato aba results ba ko a wo so declare no wasesa no mako 7 times. This inconsistency support NDC case say Jane Mensa na amanfo aye na adwene so obewi abamu nti no figures no tibi wa ha na odi akoka we huntu okeka bom a emfra. This is the first time I just had to a bar. Yes, in the percentages I work a carbon no, a bro 100%. A treso Jane Mensa, a yanadri so we are bamuko far bar, a will be a day a day, a big come video. Ya can't wait, I will say, yes, someone you're clearer. And I'm saying, try my Jane Mensa making another come. Now, on Cherakanya or far swar, or to make a figures boom, now bro 100%. A been see what Ghana master backle some wood da. See the bois. Figure be a okay carbon will say be 100%. Me bois. And the dear na James Sakoya no kukuo mu a otumi keka figure go mu abro 100%. They say face almost a useful person for the EC because we had someone who can we giant MPP assembly crowd and a EC and the whole defend no minim and someone money EC na can see say so EC no MPP ye pa come yentie. James Sam metre ne yentie o keka figures go we dey abro 100%. James Sam metre ne yentie a first results will declare 13.5 million. What is what is
13.5 million.
13.5. What? Approximately. First a year will declare 13.3. And of course, first alarm said the one in near to
I can't believe this guy.
CJ, someone make and the CJ is confirmed. So what?
13.434.
Yeah, now
13.5.
What declare
the same thing?
What declare 13.3?
No, it's not approximately.
Hey,
100,000 votes difference approximately. Are you serious?
Hey.
presidential election.
Okay.
O de let me go. NDC se see ai kra no a James Anyame Mount we have been able to prove the inconsistencies and the bad faith of James. Obi o ye fe bia ba yasem no ye be sili no kwata ma Ghana ni bia hu say ampa James 2020 election o wie mu when abro obeba be gina adaka mu a ye de adansede e be pim no. Let's make progress on Rojo Metono.
Yes, good. Enra on the witness statement of Rojo Metono. Ora Kutuampa raised objections on 23 of the paragraphs. Yankumu na yenhwe we may not have the time to go through all the paragraphs, but say for so many upper Faisal.
Before me answer question directly, no. I will say yemfa nukre enye kasa ye kanu. So I say EC declare results no asesa no 7 times enye nukre.
Sir, asesa say
machire say even who you so 4 no the 4 times per asesa with all the permutations kra no I see the kitchen box no no obo no Nana Adom Kwakufado enya more than 50%. That is a fact. And my read the issues no it's very important. Please, one, these are the issues at court no ebehwe adi asem no. One, whether or not the petition disclosed any reasonable course of action. Just say someone buy no abampo ewo mu a because per the requirement of Article 64(1) no, they are also challenging the validity of the election. They are challenging validity of declaration. And no, first one no. Second one, or see whether or not based on the data contained in the declaration of the first respondent for the second respondent as president-elect, no candidate obtained more than 50% of the valid vote cast as required by Article 33. This is the heart of Omo case. I said in all the permutation on no boy no, Nana Adom Akufo-Addo enya more than 50%. Whether or not the second respondent still met Article 63 of the 1992 Constitution threshold by the exclusion or inclusion of Teaching South presidential election. Me tena ha yes. Me bo kire o.
Yes.
Ye ma no no. Ye di vote ni nyina di ma John Dramani Mahama. Aso ni kitia boy no. Ono nkasa e kan say Akufo-Addo nya 50.806. So and
but
you see,
he has explained.
no, please. The exercise that was done by Akoto-Ampao was to the issues at court, no, and the court said, "There who petitioner, what become court, no, you fire no, now for the defendant Babeka, now way too, no." But we say at the end of your case, no, pendulum no say entry swing and call side till at the end of who case, no, they said to me swing. Who say there is this sign Oba ya blindfold no. Okra scale.
Scale, yes.
Good. So the petitioner is here, the respondent is here. At the end of who petitioner case no, they will say we know to me swing say. Oh.
Yeah.
When defendant they also the banner, now I know say that also. So eventually no, the scale will show whether it should tilt a bit this way or that way. Now so also it at this time, who can say at this time, your argument is not even clear, which means there is trouble ahead for you.
Okay.
So, as far as the case is concerned,
you are delivering the point.
All the results are already back. Court say assistant Krano, a chere say another Akufo-Addo will win election. Now coming back to the issue.
Good.
Who say there are rules of evidence. Uba court na say upe say unfa adanside krata embra. I was saying yen sema one irrelevant to the issue at stake. Sorry?
Proceed.
One, I was saying relevant to the issue at stake. Two, since I'm back last week, it should be based on petition and whatever. Material last week you saw Dumpe and then
yes.
Analogy. Dumpe no a foundation. Oh, and no a petition. And a nam no a witness, and evidence, and testimony. A bit me a document, a bit me a video, a bit me a audio file. Ni nyina no kyerɛ sɛ nsɛm bia wo kan wo petition no no kre nti wo de adansede be soso na no wasɛm no ayɛ solid. Nti eba ne sɛ ye hwɛ 32 pages of 32 paragraphs of the witness statement of Rojo no. Most of them no in our mind no na ejina so any petition no inti wo sha ye kumu one by one for each one so ye release na ya kire edinti a we don't think say it was based on the pleading.
Okay.
So if one part 4 from where I shall say proud to the so-called blah blah blah. You can say no. It was not pleaded. 2, about paragraph 5, paragraph 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay. 19, 20, 21, 22.
Maybe on paragraph 5, because you're spending some time. The EC had a video documentary, person recording events in the strong room, and I have no doubt that if that documentary is available in its authentic version, it will confirm that it will confirm what I'm saying in this witness statement about things that occurred in the strong room.
So I don't know, Jane, pay the rules of procedure. A fundamental and a material factor. And can say petitioner no, it me can who asem, petition no. So, CJ,
yeah,
it's a fundamental pointer and a material factor. Who ye pleadings.
Yeah, kasa.
Who ye who pleadings are. I was say, who pleaded who petition no. Now, yet then, now, because a video be high recorded the ACA or EC strong room. Who throw petition the other court no. Who if he say, oh, the becca of petition no. Now, so say, ye mau court in mau quine. Now, fast evidence no embra. And no, they raise the issue or no so. And a court no G2 say no cre. It's a material fact. I can say with me allergy or petition no more. Into no, Osha, ye strike here and no out. You call 6. And no say it's not based on the pleadings. Now, I don't know a fundamental rule. So one plead idea, one allergy idea. Ye mau quine mount fa adansi dia. Any related to the pleadings no, and from back court. Because I don't know, it brings the element of surprise. Now I don't know, ye came. So who back quarter or some for cats in a good board also. Yen you know who say cats in any, master mini, the engineer so many in any. Oh, fancy. Oh, no affair, no could do quite one for so. Who evidence actually say there was video recording of their course so court. Now, petition will then count. Intuition in Yana, court need you to say no. 5 of the 23 issues I raised in Yano. Omoji to Mudakano, allowing. I mean, once a minute, I want to say, almost every time, only be bar 70, no more complaining. In which we know because or see you as a BBI 770. But now we come out with them, say, oh, great day in court. I'm saying earlier, I don't know kind of great day in court. So many because at this point, yes, we will not accuse the court, say the court is unfair. But I believe firmly in my heart, say, or I actually disagree with the court. Because some of the issues are it's not grounded in the pleadings.
Okay.
But court no ruling to when they fall
okay. Father, me say medical tuja say yensabeka lawyer Kojoga Adaudu na me ncha de obeka yensa. And so it won't only be fair to the man akwa na fe yatwa so free and the witness statement of Ura Rojo Metal no ene ehon nchi no ahwa a court so court. Lawyer is a member of the legal team for the petitioner. Lawyer Kwaba.
Yeah.
Bibi aboko there.
Oh, nyame adom.
I'm so we dey beto so. Na say nkomo twetwe no ase ya dey abedru enra. Objections are the counsel for the second respondent erase, but after the whole sitting no you think you had a great day in court. Lawyer.
Yeah, can say me check you for. I have for na say na nyama kakra bi ba ntina maybe me and starting or time I buy. Sure. You sure see your supporters be beka say adena ye nkro for am but na ejuma ye no ye draw say say ye hye ho na e to de bia miscommunication in nyama na menim say abazo so ba ye enti now on ye frɛ bibi to say nia enra ye say we had a great day. Say we had a great day. A tresse how ye lead council no or church menum o they say ojina and nanso over 3 hours.
Yes.
Explain the law no basis of every comment and not every paragraph here, no, he had explained it, and I will use it on the basis. Say, basis a paragraph we ni basis ni emra yedi so no enu ni. Mami won kasa no ye can pleadings a maybe nkofo bebre nti ase any bebre pleadings ote pleadings fact material fact when we evidence uma memre kakra metrim
educators
pleading no ni nyina no ade and a baby statement of claim. A year was a matter, so what they call him fear. Oh, enti nia nipana ye we need the home, and in the anti ba court say court in Boasem no, and a statement of claim. Medeba wo be yano, wo answer, say obey yano no, and our defense no, account. Enti wo kan wasem ni na no maybe wo ko kan asem bi eyesi me yi sa asem no wo kan ye adam be kan ye se wo na ye ko kumase na edu atmota na BBC ye wo dey say man kan say fi atmota ne kan si ye no ye kodu kumase no say na ono di to ase say fi atmota no ye ko fa say ni say ansa na ebedu kumase. O dey say yeah. Enti ono ni answer no a odi kumase aka ho no ye di bibi ye friend reply o dey say sa reply no na me so meyi asem na no say o fi atmota no me ka say ni say na si answer na ye kodu kumase o dey say and the friend reply no enti ade me ensa we nyina no and the friend pleadings o dey say na sa pleading no emra no say o di nsem na ba obeka say ampa ye call achimota and ye kodu kumase but ehia say obetre say time ye call achimota no ye fa Benz na kwesi ana minua fires and the drive Benz no and ye kodu nsawom no meje car no eno na ye evidence ne etre se amutimi ye ansa na mukodu kumase enti ehia se wo be plead eno wo emranum
okay
ba wo beti aka se ye ko atmota ena ekodu kumase enti eno na ye se fact summary of fact no kakra bi na obo no po na wo de atu emu na emra ye de ye te se petition we sisi ano CI99 no eyi reply no efi say won't me if I reply and count because you per se any intem. O dey say aha. Enti nyani na ye kan pleading say e wo fact no any fact no. Eno na ye ka say anka emra no say ehia se ye de sa adanse se ye de Benz na call ye ni niama no ye se ye de tum. Ba ya kan that say ye ko achmota e de ekodu kumase. Enti na na omo so omo ka say Debi anka yesi ye ka se ye kwat mota no na ye mienu na wo ka no because ye anka se na ye mienu wo ka no no ehia se se ba be ka adanse die no na ye se ye start ye no ye fa Benz ene ye kodu kumase but because ye anka se Benz no ye de coin no nti no debi omo ye mpene se
ye ni mo ni pa se afi na mo ba be ka se ye ba be ka se ye the Benz na ye mienu ene ye de kodu kumase ye duru achimota ye kodu kumase that's
the whole thing
okay
ena ye chechre mu enti o chechre mu wie no en honum na court no se ampa ebi wo honum na anka ese ye ka no kanie no ya ye ba ye no ese ye ka ba o say ese ye ka enuti na almost say 5 paragraphs no o be ye fim o dey say yes who ye witness nso a emra no from section 63 evidence in the corner e can say answer na wo be ba say wo ye witness no e ye say nia wo ba be ka no se bi wehu nia e wo wadwim ana woni bibi fa ho no and then you can say, what are the compelling witness? What qualifies you as a witness? What do I say?
Yes.
enti nia yewura rojo ba e no a oba beka no nia ohun ye eni nia oba beka onim no eno na ni nyina ye die abom a eye ni witness statement no.
Okay.
Now say can be witness statement me try say witness statement no on say kan ye kokota ye kotena adaka no na maka ma asem me yi ma asem ano na ye bisa me questions say ano wo mran me ye si dey bi nia wo be kwa koka
nia wo de wano be kan no
wano be kan no trogu krata so na wo trogu krata so ne wa krata wo be di adanse ni na fa kan ho wo dey say
yes
wo dey kan ho a eno na protocol san ye ka say witness statement enya ade hu bia enti wo kotena ho a ye be bisa say in some way when I can ye when I do Sasha here they say no na almost say in some or can up to 1 to 16 no and now I say what do in Sasha here but one cut from 17 to 32 no and no na court no apply so it's and the my amend say ono was signing as here 1 to 32 no and na court no G2 no
because it can be so can be say in that regard because 32 paragraphs.
Okay.
And another necessary 1 to 16 I say. And so later bench amend the area. Was it a mistake, lawyer?
On typographical obi na type obi na yade no.
Okay.
O dey say. Enti maybe from paragraph 1 to 32 instead of making it 32 no where I was 16. You know, let's face facts. On say ye secretaries ni nyama no adan ye ankasa ye djuma ye copy cut and paste on say statement of truth bibia just we did ne be she enti obetui cut we obi honum another way now paste wa it happens o dey say those are the things that cut and paste ni nyama sometimes you may have those problems enti it is not something deliberately say ye na ya kase we me sure say anything and lead counsel and say oh yeah we know but later he just said oh yeah amended
okay
anyhow if you look at what so far enra eba no court no me 5 no almost say anka say ye ka say ye the Benz na call ye but yan kan Benz na asem anaye mienu na ewo mu nti nsem no bi wo honom no ye fim but say nsem na ye fim a enye hwe eno na maybe say wo hwe emra no o ade a mabɔ no pot say pleading no e kyerɛ say pleading no ye wie a ye can be to say issues o say me maka ono say there be enim na me kan enim wadinai me na me say wo say emra na nkasa say enie nia we deny na me so maka no eno na ya joining as issues court no be hwem what I'm seeing say almost say enima ena yewura chachu ka say answer no ana defense na omo ankasa omo de bae aye electoral commission no kan ho asem no eno no so no is it not part of the pleadings so can't I rely on nia omo kan ye no
yeah.
It is part of pleadings so you can rely on their own defense or answer.
No, but they also raised, for instance, paragraph 10 was objected on the grounds that petitioner was seeking to build a new case. I don't know, aside the pleadings, new case better than person building.
There's no new case. There's no new case. Oh, maybe near may sure say still no the respondent, second respondent no. Case here the buy as here court no. It's not that they are getting after I said in Ketiani Pesa fight. It's that they are getting the sense of assembly the buy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they say assembly the buy no. Omo na obisa say new case. Mami ya no.
Yeah.
They be
paragraph 10. Some of the time when the officials of the EC said they were correcting errors, the officials had already signed the original summary sheet, and yet they accepted that corrections were needed. At other times, when we queried certain correlation results from the regional levels, they were quick to say, once your representatives have signed, the only the only relief available to you is to go to court.
Yes. Yes.
Is it the new case you were
No, it's
planning?
not a new case.
A new issue.
It's not a new issue.
It's a new issue.
Yeah, kase. And let me tell you to assign you the buy. Yeah, kase. Ejuma ye dia she oraye Jean Adokwe Mensansa no. Wanye ni ye. Na ejuma mra ana kwan a se ofa so ansa na obebo no po. Obo no po a eno na ye friend no podcast and say declaration. Ye bono po ya akonta ya ni bia ebie. Ye declaration na. That declaration na be tre say nipa we say na we ni nipa we say onya say. Ye ka say wanye ni ye, wanye ni sa. Enti sa declaration na ka oye no. Eni ye say etomra article 63 no etomra. Enti sa declaration no is wrong. What do you say? Now, nsema ye bisa no onwa oma oye declaration on the 9th. 10th, we revise the figures. What do you say? Now figures are revise enu na ye ka say yen ye wo documents no bi. What do you mind? What say you signing? On what basis o revise say? Enti basis a o di revise ye no ye pese ye inspect na ye hwe figures a o di revise o ye enye say ye ka say mo maye copies of the document.
I see.
Na ade a wo ye no eno na me ba na metie me nua sisi. Nia ye di attach as exhibit no. What do I say? Eno na ye omu figures a omu ye and omu di tool
On the website.
on the website.
Okay.
That is the ISIS. And we are using ISIS own figures that nyaomo ye declaration no. Figures no ni. Enti nia yesu ye wono ye pese ye inspecting ye nhwe basis of the revision. Figures are
Without having to provide the Amomo one in court.
No, because we haven't gone and said that we are saying say figures are what they buy no. It is not correct.
Based on what I say is not correct.
Neba. Because yanka say one my we no. Ye wo ye de. What they say? And you say ofie. Ye wo ye de. Listen. Ye wo ye de. Ye wo ye de na. We have our figures. What they say?
Yes.
But we didn't come to court based on figures. We came to court say emra ekwa wo fa so ansa your declaration no. It's wrong. And those figures are what they told hono ye we are enti ye pese ye inspecting and see the authenticity of the figures, because you can't get the same figures who are there. We'll give you the declaration on the 9th. The same figures will give you a different declaration, the different review on
the kind section 166 of the
Evidence Act.
Evidence Act. And it states clearly. I don't know. Say UTA. When maybe I'll have to read it again. Sure.
So we were asking to compare the figures on which the basis are what the year revision no. Can you know? 2013, the same thing by no. Court not can you say if you have those documents duplicate, a public document, and if you have duplicate, you cannot ask for the same document.
But the same thing you're asking now.
What they are saying? No, it's not the same thing. What we are asking is that you shape the basis of your revision
Do you have
the figures.
Do you have the duplicates?
We have it, and we are not asking. Say they should give us the document too.
Check
we
it.
want no.
Check the application.
No, our
Inspect
application.
the main copies.
No, we want
That's what
to
the
check.
rule is about.
Yes. No.
Allow.
We want to check any figures, no, because you can't have the same figures that will give you different results as we saw on the 9th, 10th, any subsequently. You can't have the same figure. You can't have that variations. What they are saying. So that was the import of our application, and they are saying that this are public document. We know it's a public document. it's in the proper custody. Oh, they say.
Yes.
So we just want to inspect and then compare say, Ampa, this is this. Now, you say, oh, you're signing that. What they say? What is the duty of collation agent? If ASR, Anka Emrana Makwan say, at police station you should have an agent, collation center you should have an agent, regional center you have an agent, and the national collation you should have agent. Until Emrana Makwan say you should have at least 10 people who will be your agents. Identity. Because akuntabuono any obian etimi bu akunta. O they say.
Yeah.
Na eno year maybe 481. Na nipa na kwa control 841. O they say. E honum na oye obehu say calculation no maybe figure total one no any oye calculation one by one it will give you different results. So it is for due process. Say a bar, once we check it, and we say ampa, you're signing, but figure no, you're correct. And me know you say one police station won't be more than 700. And if we see a police station 1,400, now you see you're signing. And say ba me hona me share me see they be. Emma say one police station be more than 700. Are you saying because we're signing that I say, oh no, omunya 1,490 mean to be viable? That was why, and like I say, it is for purpose of due process.
Lawyer, you Nadia, let me get your understanding of the sections 166 of the Evidence Act. Nafi, we are not five. A duplicate of a writing is admissible to the same extent as an original of that writing, unless a genuine question is raised as to the authenticity of the original or the duplicate, or B, in the circumstances, it would be unfair to admit the duplicate in lieu of the original. Lawyer, what you say? We won't say. I'm going to face out.
Yeah, me trust here. To say, me no practical so that you can crawl for what you say. To say you're on denture. What do you say? Oh, indenture. Indenture original, any other duplicate. And to me back quarter. Now me ni original no, na me the aba. Oh, they say. So me lawyer no to me bisa say, oh, original one. I me say, oh, maybe me jai ana me hu. What they say, but me duplicate no. Maybe be say it is admissible. Oh, they say.
Okay.
You bet me a tum.
Okay.
And now the fact say you hu original. Oh, they say.
Yes.
Now, maybe Kratano de Banon Sono. Kratano is an Asian document. You can't Asian document say after 20 years no. Emrano say it's an Asian document. Enti me ho atete. I have for by a war.
Maybe I'm trying to be proud of it.
That in this
yeah.
And also no circumstances no. A bit me am say ye bet me agietum.
Okay.
Oh they say.
Okay.
Say anka the duplicate of collation sheets no pink sheets no the bar it is duplicate so it can be admitted. That's why Emrano say if you have copies what they say Obian himself copies there is no need Rebecca say you want another copies of that document. What they say
yes
near yen can say yes you get to say your document no also a document. The other one is public document. But near yet see you drink and say yet the same calculation as in the same figures. But what am I say as you keep document original no? Why addition? Now addition no any tally no year no. Oh my one results on the 9th. 10th one my different results press release. Say results no any say and now they are two websites so what they say one more different figure anything na can say ya je to say na ye copies no but say ultimately ya kunta no ni nyama no unya different figures no you say ye nhwe.
Okay.
What they say that was all about yesterday
for this one further
Coming straight to the issue. the request they made was to see the original. And if they challenge me, I'm going to just read. Let me just read a small one. Take notice that the petitioner in this action requires first respondent to, within 3 days of the service of this notice, produce the following document for inspection by petitioner or his counsel, and to permit petitioner or his counsel to take copies of same.
Yes.
And all list here.
Okay.
So mention 1, originals of constituency presidential election results condition forms. Form 9 no. 2, originals of constituency presidential election results summary sheets. Then no about regional, that's Form 11. Then regional again for both results and then summary sheet. So as far as this is concerned, they wanted copies of document of more than that. And I want to make that point very clear. They wanted to see the original and also make copies. But the court will say, who will be that? Who will be no? And who here say me for original?
No, but the lawyer just made it clear why they want to see.
Your intention should be grounded in law. That's the only way the court will grant it for you. And as far as the law is concerned, it is not grounded in law. And that's how to fear now. Mami who original? Me compare. No. What are the procedures saying? What is the law saying? Law no say you must meet the necessary threshold. And how do you meet it? Who meet it? Internet say, "She, nanka omudi duplicates no by court." CJ, anka omudi duplicate no by court because say duplicate me wo enini. Now so me say me who say e na original document is say one no. Insisanya ba ono de enu. And me doubted or no one into court. Manufa and umbra. And they fine. And CJ, the more fundamental issue is this. She, say Omojana secretary box no. Because assembly earlier. Say you bisa and say abana yedima any president yedima candidate ni nyina no. Owo challenge wo ho ana o say David. Till for me it is the heart of the issue about this numbers exercise. And yet the easy account. You forget to say easy can say 30,434 for total valid vote. One can say for calculator. But please, listen. Listen. Please listen to me. Listen to me. My example be earlier. Share 1 + 1 + 1. 3. 3 ways. We say 3. Obviously 1 + 1 + 1. 8. The way you say, whoever machine, makola calculator. No about 1 + 1 + 9 3. Oga say Uber G8 ready.
Okay, so
what I'm saying is this:
the inconsistencies of the electoral commission now.
They are clerical, and they've admitted said they are clerical. But the chair said, "Remember, please."
Really?
I said you can in the box. Say I'm not challenging the figures assigned to all the candidates. 12 from the election, no. Or no say abana edemo no. Or no undisputed no. Or jitum. It was a clear question for lawyer Kotampa.
Yes.
Would you two say nana 6,730,000 or say I? Would you two say John 6,200,000 or say I? So okay, good. Now figures are yedima 10 akano. Would you two or say I?
Yes.
So it means everything the EC will do must be based on those figures. Are you following what I'm saying? Are you following what I'm saying?
Yes, I am.
Good.
I am.
Because if it's rejected votes, and no will not be part of any of those votes. All those votes assigned to them and percentage assigned to them are based on valid vote. And to say, my total valid voter, and you're correct. Who the NSN of Makola calculator? Just the general of mosquitoes. Box no. No apo. Nana denya 6 million. Where there we would nabuma. I never total valid vote.
Okay.
So if you don't question that basis, you calculated total valid vote no. In Funso, no, no mass or mistake, no. One of the reasons why you should be in court in the first place.
Okay, let me just Nama Abazabum. Idea electoral commission, I need the figures, no. And then challenging. What do I say?
Yes.
Yen MPP first respondent and second respondent, no. Or Pat say you can only go to court and challenge, say, figures. It is electoral commissioner said these are the figures it gave. Anything you can say, the figures that had been given, it was done in anticipation of a predetermined result. What do I say? Yeah. Until she's awarded all these figures. And you can say, or and son of figures, no. It is all right. What do I say? And one say, Oko,
total valid vote and answer.
Then you know, almost person almost say it is only on the basis of the figures you can challenge the validity of the president be elected. You can challenge the validity of president, and yet only on figures. What do I say? When you say Emrano say Esunya 40 years, and I want to be the president. If somebody is not 40 years, you can go to court and he's been elected. You can go to court to challenge the validity of his election. What do I say? Say Emran baby, I'm first year, and he became the president. You can challenge that validity. What do I say? And it is only that the figures are almost really say it should be based on only figures and only figures.
But that's the will of the people.
No, what do I say?
Human beings who want to vote.
No.
And you say from the sky.
Yeah, hey, what Tomrano baby? Emra what Tono in the Article 63. What do I say? 63.3. Some ran on the air. Now almost sema mode by no. Figure say one a chess in 51 points, BB. Na answer your case, sir, figure sir, electoral commission they buy or the mamono. It was to achieve a purpose. What do I say?
You have your figures.
Why not?
You don't have it. Only be.
Sir, Anka, you need some figures. Anka, you
need the court.
Wait.
I think that was asked. What's going to be?
No, Anka. I say there was a predetermined agenda to give that figures. Why? Any can say a miracle for any declaration. Say a bogu any nyama. That is the basis. And some even figures say, oh. 1 year, it brings everything down. You cannot put something on nothing. What they say. And they are saying that the Electoral Commission figures are correct figures, and they believe in that figures, and to them, they got 51 point something. Yeah, someone say, and now fast so every year, sad figures in Yamano. You didn't do it well. And declaration will take everything, wipe off everything.
No. That's two different things.
That's your case.
No, there's a law. There's a ruling on that.
We say, I don't understand some Ghanaians. You said that the NDC should go to court. Now they are in court, and you are saying waste of time. I'm a Florence there, or they are on Facebook Live, and this one also says that fellow Ghanaians, let us stop pretending and face the facts. The way things are going in the Supreme Court, it's not good. It seems that lawyer Akoto Ampao is the counsel for the EC. All the allegations against the EC are asked to be struck out by him. And also they are Akisme, Ebenezer, Japan, so should be quiet. One of they know if you
buy. Them say senior lawyer Adawudu akanse name na but CJ asema was e busa ye ho ne say. E ya dansefo mienu pesa white ne rojo metal nunu a ya frɛ omo no. E de enti ne ye de omo abegina adakam. E de mfoni ne ye pese ye twama Ghana fo nyina ho. Ni nyina ne say wo hwɛ Ghana ya bato nhyehyɛ mu a. E wo ho say ansa na yisi e be declare results no. E wo so ye national summary sheet a ye friend form 13. So wonim sa. Na yesan se Jane Mensa no abo ni trimpo so obedi bone a won pese e benya form 13 ni no. Ansa na wo ye na adwene se ode form 13 ni be ba abonten no. E na ofo akwati kwan so to eye omampanyini John Dramani Mahama na musifo mienu a na omo strong room ho mrade. Say
Angoto wati.
Me pacho please. What was that? Ushe Rojo Metal Nunu witness statement in was stated clearly say fast machine and near they transmitted results no. Results ni bi wo ha beba no na ye mistake wo on. Mistake no mo de boy yisi say ade na ye mistake no ma frɛ obi. Nipa no so ye yisi o so onye yisi o mo nya de wo mu nim. Yisi beba wo se wa ye de wa correct. Eza o correct ni say ade ya ba yisi a wo region assign. And NDC agent nyina assign. What's up for foforo abasa ya correct. Why na correct ye? Why na assign? Ti Jemensa hunu sa ekobon no so you say mo say mo won sensem a mo ntiase a mo de mo nkona mo ne mo panyina osoma mo ba ha no mo nko kire no ne asi wo ha nyina mo nko bia ni so nkire no na mo wi a mi ankasa mesa ma motoke de dimonim de ayede e de maba
nkola akasa
otete ya mo ko ye no na odundum ne phone e na odim rika ko share dan bim na ofre sentrofo enti wo hwe bone a no o pa di nti no ade bia ye declare your life no we na your life recorded ono nko akɔhye meba
I'm to say this thing.
I want some man it
was live.
CJ meba.
It's a lie. It's all was in a room.
Results we declare no be 5:30 to 6. Mama me no chia good afternoon or chia good afternoon. Oh yeah, that is good evening. That is even on side. That is even on side. But from 13 no embremu me pacho from 13 no embremu what say ye nya eno na ye national summary sheet no ama me no adi dream wo so no nti eno nti o ma ye nkofo efiri ho no ana me no ka say from 13 ye ni bi and this offense I'll say ye ni from 13 yes ya ma ye from 13
yeah
ye ni from 13
yeah we don't have from 13
also from 13 no but
is there
no that's
from 13 exhibit 4 of they have it they have it one more
no we don't have from 13
oh please
because oko na circulation center na ye wi a resource no obesane emra no so say it should be pasted
it was pasted also is aka so pasted
oh men share rojo so unhu rojo ni witness statement ma nianti a rojo ni pesa fight mo e course e mo kwa ko hu former president no
so what them got talk
no they be oh watch it there then don't let them go see na o say isi chairperson no catch no say earlier no peace council ene John Mahama omo akwakoji nkita ho asema omo kan ye no ni niama no de me nye sure say road ni pesa fight na omo tie enti na isi chair no catch omo no it was on that basis enti we show in statement I won't say now say peace council enti omo ni nia omo kwakotie say we na ekoso na isi nso say one peace council for no modern nkita sisebe na mo sise anansambe na mo kan ye o dey say that was the reason why omo say omo kwakohu we no until before they could come back no na ya declaration o dey say that declaration say national coalition ye wi a obi abe sign ye be sign na ya ma copy now because your agents no money hunting no from 13 no there they need be as a party
okay
what they say
okay
but in the course of petition no ECD from 13 no e kan omo
exhibit 4
one say from 13 na asem no aye kan no is defined by CI 2127 tieni yo what features was from 13 year day enya and don't mean ko fakrata bia amre yese from 13 obeka ya court asem no aye koso no ya ma me aye friend get to talk no e the document bi be kire pesa why say on hwese we na ye from 13 no no say we na ye from 13 the features was say nya was CI 127 and as me no kasai if you are to conform with the statutory definition of form 13 no aye ni bi say he to me the crater be there
because the issue say on the form 13 there's a portional signature and a reason if refused to sign it's supposed to be a
crater na on the abre no be nya dey eni so and the crater na on the abre no matter what the court processes na chi talk on a justice of the Supreme Court and the crater no abre owura pesa why say on hwese form 13 ni a and also we say yes you define what see I want to say and one point be am person make yes allergy wo ye
final comment
yes allergy yes allergy wo yes allergy wo petition ni mo say the mensa apapati kwan so awia abane bi aka omampanyina kufu adode ho e na wate bi afiri omampanyini Muhammad anim na wo hwa ye petition nim no ye allergy say baabi wo ho adwoma mama no ya te so 1707 ena omampanyina kufu adode omampanyina kufu adode no ye de 174 account ye ka was
total vote
meba tie uja meba ye ka was ye wi bi ka omampanyina kufu adode ho kra enye hwe because ye wia ka ne de ye tifiri mu kra ensesa hwe me nua wo koye exams na wo ko wia mama meba Oh, and it's
materiality test. You must meet it.
Oh, okay. So you agree, say, normal.
Even if
face alarm.
Even if anyway.
So you say, yes, sir. You see, ebe kwa koto abana say ye ba ko mienu kura obe wiye bia ka obi dia ho. Wo si je wuti hey. Ukoya exams na ukowia 1 marks. Na me ko wia 50 marks ah. Ye nyina ye betwa ye paper meboa na. So it's not the question of the materiality or the effect.
It is not.
But we don't
go to
10 seconds, Yako.
Yako.
My senior counsel wrap it up now.
Ghana for 80. Actually, NDC for. Me say, I see you doing Kitia. Or no finish his case no more John Dramani Mahama. That's my opinion. He killed the case. I don't know your box no. If you have a certain eye, which means a case new, share all the evidence that the two are coming to do. It will not go to the heart of the matter. Say they see here, yes, one said, Minkoto Wati,
Madam Jimenez amount.
Oh, me say, listen, please.
I'm saying, it is my
outcome of the court. That's how we are in court. We are responding to it.
It will not matter.
But that is what is in our response to your petition. And I will say, what are we saying in court?
Okay.
Why you don't know why you are in court?
First, I'm going to say.
Please. Number two.
Landmami.
You be say as you didn't get here. Say onim say letter no mo twere no. Nkrata no mo twere no. Onim say ye di ma isi che. O si dey bi. Now so in their petition. Omo twere say di ma no o so onje. One no. Remember last one. You be say no.
I have less than 1 minute to wrap up.
You be say no say onim say the agent po omo National Coalition seat center no. Omo sign ye po. Also onim say you be say what's his name? White. Professor White. Whether or no additional secretary doesn't even know, say, the agent too, no more signing here.
In the case, lawyer.
Me, America say, petition, no, it is good, say, Obia Eshe, I am a phony, and in Yamaho. It is not petitions, no, it's about NDC MPP. What do I say? It's about future elections.
Yes.
It's about how
yes,
because say in Sambia Ekosi say yasuma na oko isi na yama obi ama otumia isi kasa how can isi instruct you nini amano
okay
o kasa next time no say agents call say omuko police station nini ama
okay
they won't even listen to any authority and once they don't listen to authority there will be chaos in me. I've been around all the places. Now,
your own region,
there are some of the things.
Your own region, I said region. Use my
lawyer Kojoga Adaudu is a member of the legal team for the petitioner. Lawyer Faisal Ibrahim Sise is a member of the legal team for the second respondent. And Afemi Abbas, Nuruddin, Ashanti Regional Communication Team member. I'm the Chief Jerry Forson.
Tell the way propaganda. Let me walk. Original. I was walking when they called me. Oh, so you have to go home and quickly. Oh.